so today we are going to talk about one of the framework of SOC. It's called parameters of pain. Okay, so why this framework has been used? So mostly this framework is used for threat hunting, incident responder, and SOC analysis. So directly we'll move on to the task. Okay, and task 2, you can see that this task is all about the hashes. Okay, hashes value like MD by SH1 and SH256. Okay, so we can use this two tool. Virus total and offset to find exactly the hashes have been malicious or not, if the IP is malicious or not, the URL is malicious or not. So here the report is already given to us. In this report, if you go and check, so this hash has been malicious, and also you can see this has been allocated with the file name of sales receipt. Okay, so now say we go for the third task. It's all about the IP addresses, okay, and the process ID. Okay, so for that we can also given a report over here. You can go and check the report. Okay, in this report we just go and check the network activity. In that we have to show the first process with that PID, and also the domain. So this is the IP associated with that first you can say process and the domain. So this is a answer. Okay, now we just need to task 4. In that we can see I think so a lot of you have been aware of this kind of attacks that cause a malicious URL, that attacker create a malicious URL and hide that URL with the help of tiny URL bit URL kind of tools, or you can say website. It's like hiding the URL into the URL. So this attack is also called the Punicode attack. Okay, you can see over here that's the difference. So that's the way you can find out. Okay, just I said Bitlily, there are a lot of tiny URL. Bitlily mostly used. You have seen Bitlily a lot. Okay, so for that we just go here down. As we can say, we just have to see this report, and in that we need to find this. We already know about this. Okay, in that if you go on the connection, okay, in the connection you can find the IP and the domain associated with that IP. That's a malicious domain. Okay, and as we know, the term as access website is called the domain name, and what this attack, Unicode characters attack, calls the Punicode attack. Okay, and I will want to show you something about this. You can say how we can check that particular URL is suspicious or not. So we can go and virus total, and we can find out that particular URL redirection. Okay, so as we can see in the URL, you can this kind of thing you can find out using this tool or this website. You can say this already shown that this has been suspicious, but it's showing this green. And you go to the detail, you can see the final URL is called the redirection. Okay, most people attacker hides the URL into URL called the Punicode, and with the help of this you sometimes have seen in the phishing that you said that you collect on some Google link, but that's redirected to something else. In this task you can host artifact. In this size you can see that it has sometimes you have seen that attacker send you a file like Word file with attachment of exe. You can get a MetaExpert attacks. Okay, so in that you can see that we also given the report over here. You should go and check this report. In that we need to find this for this task. You can go and check. We just need to go and check for the file name. First we need to go and check the network activity. Okay, with this exe. So if you check over here, this is the file and this associated port number, because we're not seeing this because we specify the port number has been specified, and this is the file and with this specified port number. So this we got our URL. Okay, now we just need to anchor drop. Okay, so we need to find this. Will find this information in file name. You can see in file name we can see only 2 files that are the executable file. These 2 files are the executable ones. Okay, in that we need to check that what is the PowerShell. So PowerShell you can see in the end, you can see the name. Okay, so this we got the name of XEXE, and the other report we can go and check, that's called how many vendor are detected that this has suspicious. You can see 9 vendor has detected this as the suspicious. Okay, so now we go and move on to task. That's called the network artifact. And there's a lot of people you I think been aware of the Mitre contortion. Okay, so we'll see here. And you can see in this first how many post requests in screenshot. PCAP. In PCAP you can see this is a PCAP how many requests. There's a 9 requests, sorry 6 requests. Post request has been sent. First we need to find in emoticon. So okay, so this is a Trojan that has been attacked. So just go and check here. This has a user agent strings. So how we can find which browser has been. So once we go here, what is, and we just search. So you can see with this this browser has been, this version has been associated with this Mozilla. Okay, now we just go to and check for the task 7. That's we call our task. Okay, first provide the method that use return similarity between the files. So how you can determine this, you can say with fuzzy. Over here you can see RTP effect, attacker use. You can use a fuzzy tool. You can see here fuzzy hashing is also a weapon against attacker tools. You can say fuzzy hashing. And also we need to find that provide the name, another name abbreviation of fuzzy tool. So we can also click here. Okay, another name of fuzzy hashing is called the context triggered. Okay, so we got our answer. Now the last exercise called the TTP tough. Okay, in that you just need to find that whatever tactics you can say techniques used for Mitre attack framework. So we just need to go the attack matrix, and in that we need to see the column called exfiltration category. Okay, here you can see there are a lot of category given. We need to go and check this category, exfiltration. Okay, so how many techniques are given in exfiltration? You can see here the techniques have been given for. Yes, you can see the 9 techniques. Okay, so this is our answer. Now we just to check this Chimera. So in 2018 active, since this Chimera has been active, is a China with hacking group is active in 2018. C2 begin. So first you have to go here, you have to search for this Chimera. Okay, this is the group C2 techniques exfiltration, because we are checking in the exfiltration. Okay, now in exfiltration if we go and search for Chimera, you can see in 2018 and with the name of Cobalt Strike. So we got our answer, and in this you get to learn a lot, like how to deploy the static site, and you can learn about the pyramid, and you just need to learn what is the content, what you have to learn. Also visit this group, you get to learn a lot about the framework. I'll come a lot of framework that had been used in SOC and in cybersecurity domain. I just gone through a lot of things because a lot of things has been given here, and if I try to complete with the complete explanation, it will take a lot of 1 hours of a video. I will in future make a complete explanation. Right now I'm just helping you to do the tasks and how you can perform and do this task. When you're performing this task, you can learn, you can study about this, and if you find something difficulty to perform or solve this task, you can take this video as an help that how you can solve this task, and based on that you can learn something. Okay, so for the in future videos I will come up with a lot of framework that use in SOC, so you can you can understand about the framework that use in SOCs, and with the help of them how we can use it for the daily performing tasks.